Greetings, fellow arena gladiators. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest. Episode 11, Duelist. You need tools.
Peace to you, stranger.
Alright. Well, Pencannock is a blacksmith city, or town, I should say. That doesn't necessarily mean they have tools on the cheap. How many tools am I even buying here? 2? And you'll pay me grapes. Okay. Well, there's two tools. These were easy to do. Thank you for the grapes. Alright. Trade rumors on these grapes. Can't sell them anywhere close. So forget about that. Imla! What you got for me? You are being extorted by deserters. Oh, well, that means I get to kill people. Possibly. So, yeah. So, we just need to wait until nighttime. And here comes the extorters. Time to murder some folk. It's been a while. No tactics, just kill.
We showed him.
Oh, taunts 0. Okay.
Victory!
Weird to be shouting, we showed them in victory before even the first arrow has been shot. They have a bunch of hatchets that they're hucking. Gotta be a little careful about that. Those things hurt a bit more than arrows. Actually, this would be a good opportunity. Wow, this thing is really long blade. A good opportunity for me to level up my one-handed so that I can become a duelist sooner. I mean, at a wee bit of a personal risk. Of course, it helps if I actually aim better and hack the things I want to hack. Oh my god, I can't fight to save my life. And now they're all like that. There's like 2 dudes out here. At least you got one of them. Don't kill him yet! No! He's mine! Haha! I stole him! Yeah, I got 2 points of one-handed. Took some prisoners. The good news about this is I took a whole lot of things that I didn't buy, right? Like gear-wise. It's one of the beautiful things about doing some of these quests. To talk to you. And you know what? Keep your coin. I don't want your money. I will, however. What was my charm before? I feel like it was like 26. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think it was anywhere near 48. Like, anywhere near 48. So I feel like I just gained a ton of charm letting him keep his coin. Could be wrong about that. We have a bunch of these, let's see. Most of this stuff... Actually, some of this stuff is better. Usually sorting by value helps you sort like what is going to be worth it to your teammates or not. If it's more valuable, it tends to have more armor. So I'm just going through... Almost nothing's going to be worth it for GMT, because GMT came with a whole bunch of high-level armor because she's of a royal family. Okay, so I think everything that can be distributed has been. Yeah. Cool. Well, let's sell off the rest of the stuff. And I also leveled up in riding. So, riding. Double checking the third skill, making sure it all works. It does. Cool. It's not bugged. The next one is bugged. So riding 4, sweeping wind doesn't work, I think. I think the party skill doesn't work. The leader, party leader skill. But this one does. So this is 20% carry capacity for pack animals. And minus 10% trade penalty for mounts. Or 30% party speed bonus from footmen on horses. Keep in mind that the elite troops, the best troops that Battania can have, are footmen, unlike every other empire. Every other empire, their royal troops are cavalry, except for Battania. So Battania really benefits from nomadic traditions. Again, I know, thumb on the scale, but still. And 10% melee bonus from speed to mounted troops in formation as captain. Okay, that was a little verbose, but there you go. Did anyone else level up? Just me? Yep, just me. Pretty cheap beer. This is the same silk that I barely could get rid of elsewhere, so I'm not going to buy it again, because, like, I struggled getting rid of it. So I'll just buy the beer. And I'm going to do, like, 1 or 2 more village quests, and then open it up to the viewer suggestions that you guys made. So here is an escort merchant caravan. Sure, let's do it. That's
Well,
another
now,
combat
stranger.
capability. Okay. So let's follow this caravan. And this will be the last one before I open it up to viewer suggestions that were submitted with channel points. So the merchant caravans is another good one to gain a bunch of things from killing enemies in mass. You know, and also building a rep with local leaders, local merchants. This fight will be a little bit harder because these are forest bandits, so they have bows. So I got to be careful going way out in front because I get shot by everything. It's hypothetically good one-handed experience, and also good medicine for GMT, because inevitably I and other troops will likely be wounded, and healing those wounds is what levels them up. But because I'm really trying to become a duelist so I gain as much renown for every tournament fight, even though I'd love to spend the time in these fights leveling up my bow skills and riding skills, well, this does help riding technically. I want to maximize the amount of one-handed I get from helping out caravans so that I can hit that 100 mark. Because as soon as I hit that 100 mark, I'll probably swap to either polearm or two-handed. Okay, we lost 2 troops, but, like, got some renown, got some loot. Not bad. Got some prisoners that we'll sell at the next spot. And some junk. Junk. But I'll check to see if any of this junk is worth anything to anyone. Not really, no. It's really... the boots are, like, a little better. That's it. Again, if you hold left alt and click, you follow. So that's how I'm following the caravan. Lock and step with them.
I'm taking command. See, shit.
These, oh, they're mounted raiders this time. Spicy. Ouch. That hurt. These guys have trash gear, but one of the beautiful things about mounted pillagers is they have horses, which can be taken as victory prizes at the end. So there's a lot of money, not a lot of gear, but a lot of money in defeating mounted pillagers because of the value of the horses that they ride. Unless, of course, you hack the horses up like I just did. Let's pretend I didn't do that. God, this would be so much easier if I was trying to focus on bow skills. Although, what is my one-handed now? There's so much happening on the bottom left, I can't even tell. I leveled up, so I might be like 96 out of 100 or something like that. 95, 96, somewhere in that range. So we're getting close to being a duelist finally. Oh, what? That looks spot on. Yeah. It's not my kill then. Oh, 98? Oh, even better. Oh, I'm real close. I might even get it by the end of this caravan guard, as long as they don't get knocked unconscious. It is nice that this scalpel has such long range. 120 is like a pretty long range for a one-hander. Makes it a little easier to connect horse to horse. Alright. Up to 99 one-hander. Yeah, it's happening. Nice. And better gear, too. Okay. Riding you... Wow, my riding skill went up 10 points. So you guys said nomadic traditions. I am wounded, however. So the next fight, I might need to chill. And I mean, we're going to be staying in Legata for a little bit, because this is the first stop, I think, in the caravan. So there's an opportunity here to rest here for a sec. I don't think any of this gear is actually good for anyone, so I'll just sell it all. Not bad money for, you know, just incidental guarding caravan stuff. Getting rid of the prisoners so they don't slow me down. And... yeah. I think that's all I can do right now. We're waiting for this caravan to depart. So I'm going to wait. Oh, they're departed. That wasn't very long. Sometimes they'll, like, wait a day, giving you time to heal, but we're headed to Jolmaris next. So in the next fight, I'm going to have to take it a little bit easier so that I don't risk getting KO'd. Oh, and it's mounted raiders. Oh, good. Well, this is good for money.
Hey, cavalry! All aboard! Infantry! All soldier troops! At them!
Damn, that hit. I want to get my sword up to 100. I'll just try to be as careful with it as possible. Is she set as surgeon? Maybe not yet. So I'll do that as soon as this battle's over. Ow! Get away from me. I mean, I want to fight you, but not 2-on-1. I'm gonna pull out my bow and start shooting you guys if you continue to be annoying like this. There we go. There, one goes down. One-handed is now 101. Okay, so now I can use my bow. Because like any good Battanian, bow skills are prime. As you can see, mine need leveling up considerably because they suck. Like point blank, can't even hit. There we go. Oh, just above his head. See, some of this is just personal skill. I haven't used a mounted bow in a long time, so I just need to warm up with it. Just avert your eyes. This is all very embarrassing for me. A lot of it is also I just don't have a high-level bow, which has good base stats of accuracy. I know a bad carpenter blames his tools, but in this game, your riding skill and your bow skill heavily determine the accuracy that you have. And if you don't have good riding skill or bow skills, you can't use bows on horseback, like, effectively at all. But there we go. We did hit Duelist level, which is great. Got some free horses out of that, too. The other thing I have to remember is if we start to have herding penalties, which I already do, I'm going to need to sell off some horses because we're gaining so many horses off these fights that I'm suffering as a result. So, if you're wondering, Duelist doubles the amount of renown gained from tournaments for personal skill and also 20% damage while wielding a one-handed weapon without a shield, which currently is the case for me. I have a weapon without a shield. The other one is 2 hit points and 5% experience for melee troops in your party after every battle. That's really, really nice, but because we really need renown, and renown game in this game is so hard to grind, Duelist is amazing for when you're doing tournament fights. So I'm taking Duelist for tournament fights. And also it doesn't hurt to do extra damage, personally, with my sword, when I don't have a shield. 2 hit points, what's the point of that? You know, like, every hit point counts, I guess. I'm not going to argue for it exactly. I don't know. It's not a lot of hit points, that's for sure. Question for you guys. Should I switch to two-hand axe? Yes or no? I would offer, yes, but polearm. So now that I have the one-handed duelist skill, I can use whatever weapons I want to use. So if you want me to switch to the Blackheart, which is a level 5 two-handed axe, I can switch. Or if you want me to go to the polearms, I'm good with that as well. Trying to find myself a Rumphia, probably, because I'm dirty with that weapon. No one wants to buy the grapes here. But I do want to sell my palfreys and hobbies so that we lose that hurting penalty. And some of the Sumpters as well. There is an arena fight here. The only worry is I am not fully healthy. I'll join it anyway. Why not? I get a free harness if I win. Oh, apparently it's not that kind of harness. What do I want? I'm fine with whatever. I don't really care. If I really had a personal preference, I'd tell you. But I'll use whatever you guys want me to use. I haven't checked the length of that two-handed axe. Ideally, it would be a weapon that I could use on horseback well, and weapons that you can use well on horseback are weapons that are long. So that'd be my main concern, is that the range of that weapon sucks. But I suppose I could check that in a minute. Oh yeah, I'm out of I'm out of javelins. Here, I'll pick this one up. Who are we even? Oh, we're attacking you. YOLO! Ooh, I almost got him. Is there a free? Oh yeah, there was a free horse. I forget. If she keeps riding away from me. Box her in. Don't let her out. Got her. So I have to be a little bit more careful in these fights because I don't have full HP. You don't get a free heal at the start of the battle. So like every other NPC will be at full health, except for you. Like you, the player. Well, I guess your companions might not be at full health too, if they do enter. But all the regular troop, the random troops and all that, they'll be at full HP. Meaning that you are at a distinct advantage if you enter wounded. I'm almost tempted to put my shield away, but I find I'm not really good at blocking without a shield, because I would do 20% more power if I, sheathed my shield due to the Duelist skill. But, given my wounds, I don't dare. Plus, this infantryman does not want to lower their guard much. Oh, there we go. Alright, final round. Me versus some mercenary macemen. Who isn't wearing helmet. So, easy peasy. And, how much renown did it actually give me? I'm not even sure. I should check that next time for the full bonus of self-promoter and duelist. So if we take a look here, in Charm, 3 renown when tournament is won. In Duelist, double the renown gained from tournaments. It's nice. All right. And I'm also the leader of the arena, apparently. So you guys do want me to switch to Black Hearts? The Black Heart has basically the same length as the... Oh, that mace is pretty good, too. The same length as... Oh, wait, that's not me. Durr. The same length as the scalpel. 120, 119. Handling is a little worse. Swing speed is a little worse. But cut is so much higher. Does a lot more damage. So I'll sell the... Actually, I don't want to sell the scalpel. So let me do this again. GMT, you get the harness. There you go. I'm going to sell the saddles that I don't need. I'm going to switch to the scalpel and then give someone this, the old scalpel. No, never mind. No one needs it. I'll sell it. Cool. I'll wait for the... So I'm just healing in town. You heal... Oh, the other thing that I meant to do is to change who my leader is. So party. Surgeon is going to be the med student. So she's not very good at it, but, like, who cares? Ransoming off the prisoners. And then follow the caravan. So after this caravan fight, I am going to draw upon the viewer suggestions. So if you haven't suggested a goal for me to do, feel free to do so in the next, like, let's say 2 minutes. And then I will poll about what I do next. Oh, that's hilarious. These looters were trying to attack the caravan, but there were, like, big armies around, so they ran away. And I didn't have to fight them myself.
At them!
So if I'm not mistaken... Oh yeah, that is a lot more damage. And I'm like smashing their shields too. Plus, I feel a lot more like a true woodsman, using bows and two-handed axes. I mean, that is the Battanian way. But yeah, these guys are getting absolutely shredded. Like you would not believe. Ouch! Do I still have a 10-year time limit to raise the banner? I don't know. I think so. It's like 1,600 days or whatever that is. I'm not too worried. I'm min-maxing the amount of renown I'm getting anyway through trade and duelist, so. Yeah, I would say I'm a lot more kill effective with this axe than I was before with the sword. Even though the sword had longer range, this thing just hacks dudes apart like very effectively. It's also leveling up my riding skill pretty good too. And you're dead. Oops, sorry horse. Didn't mean to do that. Accidentally decked a horse. So it should be... Oh, there is someone to ask about the folly here.
Stop there, stranger.
This will be interesting to hear the take from someone from Azurai, because I've really only been talking to Sturgia, Valandia, and Battania. The bravest and most valiant son of our clan, Namir, led off a large group of Azurai warriors to fight for the Empire, for gold and glory. I went with them. When we saw the Battanian archers come down from the hills, Namir was ready. He gave the word, he held our shields over our heads as the arrows rained down, then threw our javelins and charged. We cut them down. Then the Valandian knights came. We were attacked on two sides, and the Emperor, who could have sent men to save us, took his time. Perhaps he wanted the best of the Azurai to die, lest we become too powerful later. But that betrayal was nothing compared to what we received from our fellow Azurai, the Benu killed. Namir returned in a well-deserved glory. A daughter of Banu killed took interest in him, and they had a secret affair, as the young sometimes do, as heroes do. But Namir's axe wounded Kildee's pride. They kidnapped him, slew him, and hung him in a cage in their market. Ooh. We will forgive the Empire and the Valandians. The Kilds better not ask me that. Okay. Well, that was an interesting take that I didn't hear from that side before. So, as far as the folly goes, if you've been following along, I think we're at 9. Yes, 9. And this is the last leg of the escort, too. So, done, and I received money for that. Speaking of which, should I buy another workshop? Because I have the money for it already. And damn, did I get the money quick. I just bought the last workshop, like, not too long ago, I feel. And I got a focus point. So I'm going to put this focus point in two-handed. Because I'm using a two-handed weapon now, might as well. Let's see. Sell off the garbage that I got from the fights. Yeah, all this is garbage. The grapes sell horribly here, so we'll hold on to them. So the next big push is to try to get my trade up to 125, so I get passive renown income for every workshop or caravan that I have. That would be big. Well, I already talked to you. You're cruel. Ransoming off the prisoners, even though it's technically a roguery thing. I don't really want to be a rogue, but they're bandits, so, like, whatever. Buy cheap beer. Buy cheap leather. And enter the arena. Or a spatha. I am also the arena victor. I'm like the highest ranked person in the arena, which is pretty cool. Oh, I meant to check my renown. I wonder if I can encyclopedia that between rounds to know how much I gain per victory, assuming that I win this. But when you consider like the amount of renown that I'll gain from like one tournament versus the amount of renown I gain from like a giant battle, the tournament will actually give me more renown and for far less cost. I can't enter the. It tells you at the end if I wait. I'll wait then, because I can't enter the encyclopedia here.
I'll cut you down.
No, you won't. I probably shouldn't have taunted while he was like toe-to-toe with me. It's a bad idea.
I'll eat your liver.
Okay, liver eater. Well, I'll eat your brain. No, no, no. Piss off. Blue, screw you. Does being at the top of the leaderboard do anything? Not that I know of. Bragging rights. Alright, you guys want me to buy another workshop? Should I buy the smithy at Penn? Or something else? So I already own the pottery at Pencanock. So do you want me to buy the smithy at Pencanock or shop around? Pick a different city and diversify my assets. And as soon as this arena fight's over, I'm going to be polling about the viewer suggestions for next goal. So if you haven't submitted, oh, I think this is the Emperor. So this is at least I have a shield, but it's going to be a little bit harder, right? Oh man, yeah, he's got a big old helmet. I'm doing like half the amount of damage to him that I would other people because of how tough his helmet is. Oh, you let your guard down a little bit too much there, friend. 9 renown. That's pretty good. That is pretty good renown gain per arena fight win. Honestly. Like, a big battle might give you 5. Wow. I mean, a moderate-sized battle might give you 5. Big battle's gonna give you more, but still. That's pretty sweet. And it's a good way to get, like, free stuff, too. Money and all that. Alright, I already bought the leather here, so you guys want me to potentially buy a workshop for something else. Alright. Viewer suggestions. So here we go. What to do next? Hunt bandits for XP and medical levels. Or search for future vassals. Or kill sea raiders for gear and XP. That is the viewer submitted suggestions, so you can pick between those. And I'm going to work my way back to Battanian lands, because depending on how you vote here, I might want to switch up my troops. I don't have good troops to hunt bandits, so I wouldn't mind getting troops that are better fit for it. Who leveled up? Ah! GMT leveled up. I'm going to give her the wrapped handles. I'll just choose that for her. as far as the clan tier goes, I need about, what, 145 in order to get tier 3. I also have a free, slot for a companion, you know, if I find one. Oh, I should have stopped at Legata. Saw that beer. Yeah, there's pretty cheap beer here too. Yep, I'll keep the cheapest beer. There's an arena fight here. So the businesses to buy here are a brewery, a wine press, and a smithy. And Maranath is linked to... four villages. Grains, grapes, iron, and clay. So, I know you wanted me to buy another workshop, so potentially I could buy a workshop from Maranath. But let's go into the arena for a Wind's Fury. It looks like you guys want me to hunt hunt bandits. Just any bandits for XP. Got it. So I'll update that in just a second. This question, I want to ask what towns you want me to potentially buy in. If it's not going to be Pencannock, whether it's going to be Maranath, Sianon, Dunglanis, or what's the other one? We'll pull on that in just a second as well. I definitely have the money to put somewhere. I find it kind of sad that the meta of these battles, or at least as far as I can tell, is to absolutely not use your arrows. Because as soon as your meleeers go down, if you're outnumbered with meleeers left, you lose, or it's very hard to win. So the meta is just to, like, if you're given a bow, just to ignore it. Are engineers still the hardest and slowest to level? I have no idea. I haven't used engineering in a year and a half. Oh, Jesus. Nope, I lose. Okay, so let's decide on the town. Carbants. So where to buy a workshop? Carbantheth, Sianon, Dunglanis, Maranath, and Pencannock. Apparently we own Sargot now. Or like Wheeze and... So I'll include Sargot? I don't know. I'll do it anyway. But it's currently under siege, so I bet we lose it. Or Battania loses it. Actually, I'm not going to include it at all, because even if Battania owns it, it's not Battanian land, so it won't have Battanian troops. So, you can decide here. And what I'm going to be doing right now is changing up troops to fight bandits, because I don't have the right troops for it. So, troopies. I'm going to be dismissing you in a second. So what I want to do is I want to go to towns that are linked to castles. Found settlement. Remtoil. Because the villages that are linked to castles are where you get the highborns. Wow, I'm just straight up hiring a hero. And as I hire the highborn archers, I am going to be dismissing the woodrunners and clan warriors. I'm essentially switching around my my troops. These guys are way better at killing things. Because the people that I had previously were just like guarding my my horses, making sure I didn't have the herding penalty. So I have a herding penalty right now, so I need to hire a few more troops. But I don't want to overhire, because if I overhire troops, then I have a situation where I'm going to be rated highly against the enemies, and I'd rather not have the advantage. Because if I have the advantage, then I don't make as much renown. So I can either get rid of some extra animals that I have, or hire a few more people. So I'm going to hire a few more people. But I'm also going to swing by Legata to sell this beer. And I leveled up in my athletics too. Oh, Legata has like a grain shortage or something. I will take advantage. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest, which originally streamed live on Twitch March 6th and March 7th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Battanians.